But once I back out of my drive and use the one side of the street that I need to go down the road, that's in the side of Canton. There's my house, Darlene's vehicle. All right, now we're on the side of Canton. So like I said, I'm not sure if this is even going to be worth posting based on what I'm seeing right now through my camera, because I have this mounted. I got one of those little magnetic holders and mounted it on my dash, just because I got this idea from Mike of Itchin' to Scratch UK, because he unfortunately is having some issues with his eyes, so he's doing more videos with his dogs, several dogs, very entertaining dogs, I can tell you that. And he has stopped doing doing cards for right now, and he takes us on drives and that. So this is where I got the idea from. I mean, I've seen other people do ones from buses and things like that, but since I'm driving myself and I don't really know to go live if I need to have so many followers to do that, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't know if I'd be able to see the comments on my cell phone when they would pop up and say something. So for right now, until I research it, and I have not the greatest eyesight either. I have to wear glasses when I drive because it's the one I can see close. It's, what is that, farsighted that you can't, or nearsighted, I can't remember how they describe it. It's the exact opposite. But if I don't wear my glasses and try to drive, everything after so many feet gets really, really blurry. Well, not blurry to the extent. I could drive in the daytime and not really have an issue, but because legally on my license it says wears glasses, so I have to wear, I'll put my turn signal on, it says I must wear glasses when driving. So that's what I'm doing, wearing my glasses. Waiting for this car. Okay, you can safely turn. Passing the local BP, and right there some of the buildings for the chicken processing plant, which when they start getting their trucks in and start doing that part of the process, man, there's a stench that comes all the way over to my house. And the funny thing is, I didn't work at that plant. It's owned by Case Farms. I worked for Case Farms when I was a lot younger during my first marriage, and that was all the way down in Holmes County, and we were living in Perry Township, and then we moved into Canton. But then I was still working. Yeah, I was still working for them, I guess. It's been so many years ago. I'm flipping 58 now, and this house I'm in now is the longest house I ever lived in, because I moved into it in 2002. Yeah, 2002. So it's the longest residence I've ever had. Even when I was with my parents, we never, well, my dad passed away when he was 35, and I was 11ish, going on 12 maybe, or something like that. So yeah, I didn't really spend a lot of time in one location. Now this place here, Canton, or Country Cones, some of the best conies you can get. And there's Pawpaw's Country Mart, owned by a local veteran. See, like I said, I don't know how much of this video I can really even use, because until I get, you know, bright light and stuff around me, you're just seeing, you know, darkness. So like you said, I'm just going to go where I get my breakfast before I head into work. I mean, I take it with me. I don't stop here and eat it, because you'll see where I'm stopping at. And probably less than 3 minutes, maybe. I'm not good on estimating how long it takes me to get somewhere. I just jump in the vehicle and just drive, and when I get there, I get there. I mean, when they estimate Google Maps and stuff, someplace says, oh, it's going to take you an hour and 15 minutes. I at least try to beat that. I won't lie. I do occasionally have a lead foot, but that's here nor there. And that was I don't know if it came on the camera, but we just passed a local substation. There's a church passing now, Grace. I don't know if it was Grace Baptist or Grace, but anyhow, I'm just rambling. Sherwood Hill, or Norwood Hills. There's a Sherwood. Where's Sherwood at? There's Sherwood Village I should be passing at some point. I don't know if I've passed it already or if I need to go further up, but yeah, so believe it or not, even though there's no placard or stone structure with the estate name where I live, it actually is called Windsor Estates. So somebody, and not, you know, I'm a huge Anglophile. Somebody apparently, when they were designing some of these areas, was also, because we do have a lot of English town names, village names, and stuff, which, you know, understandable, seeing how Ohio was established 1803 or 1805. Funny story about that. Even though we established, oh, here comes the, yeah, Sherwood Village sign right there, folks. That's where it's at. Anyhow, even though we established ourselves as a state back in the early 1800s, officially we didn't become a state until recently, and I'd have to look. I think it was in the 50s or maybe a little bit later. And the reason I say that is the fact that, and here we are coming up to where I need to get my breakfast, the local speedway. I'm not sure how some of these lights are coming up, but anyhow, I'll finish this story as I'm pulling in. I probably should get some gas, but I'll do that after the fact. I got two people pulling out and battling each other. Do, 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 do. All right. See, that's what I'm getting for breakfast. Laredo taco. Anyhow, we officially weren't a state until, like I said, it's either 18 or 1950 something or 1960, maybe 19. They lost the paperwork in Washington. It was sent for us to become a state. They lost the paperwork. They had found it and then declared us legally a state. So unofficially, we've been a state since 1803, and then officially, like I said, sometime in the late 1900s. But anyhow, I am now at breakfast, my breakfast area, and so I will stop the video here and see you guys later. Bye.